Okay, my name was Bob Spitzer, and I lived in Buffalo, New York, and I was drafted in 1942. No, I'm sorry, 43. So, seeing we didn't leave on the day before, we had to stay overnight on these landing crafts, and then we, they had services, mass, and I went to mass and communion to get ready for the next day. And well, I'll tell you, I wasn't really brave when I went in there, but there was nothing I could do but go. So, and when I was very fortunate, I lived through it. As our landing craft was going in, the shells were hitting all around us. I mean, and it's splashing of water over the top of us. And we were under LCT, and we had some ammunition that we were going to unload when we got in there. And I guess if we got hit, there wouldn't be much of us left. But we finally hit the beach. And you know the funny part of it is, I don't remember hitting the beach. I really don't. I mean, I don't know whether my mind went away from it or what, but I don't remember. But then I remember the next morning, we went down to meet our other guys that are coming in from different landing crafts. The landing craft that you see there, those guys really got the worst. Their landing craft was hit, and some of them were injured. They were taken back into England, and some of them were killed. When we first got the stockades built, we started getting in the prisoners, we had some trouble with the men giving us a hard time. And so we had to figure out, we had to get rid of their officers, so we made a separate place for them. And after that, German buddies were just buddies. They were like our own, almost, because they were so glad to get out of the war. And of course, we treat our soldiers, enemy soldiers, pretty darn good. Like I said, taking care of the bodies from the beach, we'd have to pick them up and put them in a truck, back of a truck. And of course, you know, some of the bodies would fall apart. But anyways, we get them on, and we take them up to where the grave was. They had bulldozers and dig a big grave, and we had to lay them out. And then the burying detail would come out and clip the dog tags, take their personal stuff so they could send it home to their families. And then they just put them all in the same hole. And now you go over there and you see all the crosses. You'd think they were all in individual graves. Some of them would be. If they died in the hospital, they would. Not on the beach. Well, when we were in the village, we moved up to Verdun from the beach, and I stayed in like a chalet. I had a room in a chalet, and in the middle of the street we had a sort of, I guess they used it for a sort of a movie theater and we used it for a dance hall and a bar room. And the German prisoners used to tend bar, keep the place going. And they also did our cooking. We had a 24-hour kitchen, and those Germans used to take this powdered milk and make whipped cream out of it. All kinds of fancy desserts that we had. And we could go in there 24 hours of the day and get something if we wanted to. And of course, to take a shower, they had public showers over there. And I mean, you could be sitting in one shower and talking to a girl and one next to you because you could see each other's heads, you know.